What is good, guys? Welcome to this week's market, not like weekly recap. Today I'm gonna go over the week, the trade that I took, um, and yeah, the trades that I should have taken, and yeah. So going into, let me go on trading view first, so I can like use the replay thingy. Mm, Monday. Yeah, so this day, um, like I've been overall like pretty bullish. We're like inside of this daily fair value gap. So I was pretty bullish. I did want to see how we would react out of the high that we had here, because it was also inside of this like 4 hour fair value gap and hourly fair value gap. Um, I also wanted to see how we would react out of this hourly gap that we had there. So if we do something like this, then I could have seen shorts. But if we just run through it and displace through it, then I'm gonna be pretty bullish. This day I was only able to trade until 10:15. Then I had to uh, leave. So I got off like around like here during this chop. And it was a pretty nice setup, honestly. We ended up getting a 4 hour inverse to the upside, delivering from a daily fair value gap. And so I was pretty bullish. Like as you can see, also the close, it wasn't a super reaction out of this high, but like a close through it. And we had also opened up this 50-minute fair value gap, and we had this more discounted 5-minute fair value gap here. Ended up accumulating, generating LR, and then we tapped the 5-minute fair value gap. Also ended up respecting the 50-minute fair value gap. Also tapped like this breaker block or whatever, CIST, whatever you wanna call it, and then we got this 1-minute inverse. I was driving at this time, so didn't see this. I think it's pretty nice. The only thing is like we swept this high instead of this 1-minute fair value gap, so that could have like sketched me out. But let's say I was trading and I didn't take this trade, I still think that I should have taken it just because we have a lot of accumulation and LR. So um, I should just take it either way. Like if I had taken this inverse, would I go break even here? I probably wouldn't, you know. I would wait for like at least this high. And if I had taken this, I would have gotten stopped out of break even either way. Um, but I feel like also letting it run would have been better just because it's accumulation and like a good amount of LR. And so yeah, this was a pretty nice trade. And then Tuesday, Tuesday, mm, yeah. So Tuesday there was a super nice setup, and I was distracted. Honestly, like I so super mad at myself that I didn't see it, but I was super bullish this day. Um, Ended up just pumping here at open. I wanted to see ideally longs out of this low here because it's also an hourly intermediate low as you can see. But we ended up just sweeping this low and then we got displacement from there. No inverse though. And then I was looking to take continuation longs. We had these highs here, which were a super nice strong liquidity. It was also like an unfilled 4 hour gap and stuff. So pretty nice. And then there was a continuation long. This 1-minute inverse. I don't really like it that much, but I could have taken it. Like I'm not mad that I didn't take it. Um, the only like I didn't really like it that much just because we're like still inside of this job. But honestly, like we did have an SMT here with this low. Oh shit. Coming out of this 5-minute fair value gap. And something that I didn't really like is that 10 a.m. was about to open and we were gonna have this on-field 50-minute fair value gap. Although we didn't really need to trade towards the on-field 50-minute just because we like mitigated the 5-minute first. So it's a breakaway gap, but just because of 10 a.m. like this chop, I just wanted to wait. But then there was a super nice setup, a mech long. We ended up tapping the 50-minute fair value gap. We also tapped, did we? never mind now. I'm sure like OTE probably. Yeah, OTE. We had an on-field 5 minute rally gap, and there was a nice 3 minute inverse. I didn't see this inverse, so I was distracted. So fucking mad at myself. But yeah, would have had something like this, just like a 1-to-1. Break even at the 5, and yeah, would have been take profit. So honestly, yes, super mad that I didn't see this trade, but it is what it is. Um, yes, a mistake that I did by being distracted and something that I gotta work on. So yeah, um, then Wednesday, uh, Wednesday was pretty mid. We ended up having an SMT here with this low. As you can see, NQ didn't sweep it, and ES did. We are super bullish on the higher time frame. And so because we're bullish, I shouldn't really like be looking for shorts, even though we got strong displacement to the downside. But we ended up tapping this 5 minute rally gap, and we also had like LR, although this low here is like really not good, just because there's an SMT. Um, and there was a 30-second inverse like around here. Also this 1 minute CIST. So I took shorts. I got a pretty nice entry like around there. I had to take profit right there, and I went break even at this low. Honestly, not too happy with this trade. It reminds me to a similar loss that I took a while back, in where we're like overall super bullish. We have a big dump like this, and then we tap like the next key level. This time like NQ didn't like sweep it, but we had an SMT, which is pretty much the same. And yeah, I took shorts because we had like LR. We tapped like a continuation gap instead of this 15 minute hourly gap, also 5 minute hourly gap. And then yeah, we also had this 5 minute rejection block, which kind of we tapped the CE of it, saved me. Went break even here, and then I got stopped out of break even. And yeah, there really wasn't anything else to say. Just super bad price action. Um, like this trade, like mechanically, it's not bad. I just should have been like looking for longs. So yeah, and then there really wasn't anything else today. Super choppy price action. So yeah. Okay, now Thursday. Thursday again, like super fucking bad price action. Like on this leg up, there's no key levels at all. Like no gaps, nothing. So no longs I could have taken. Then at open, we ended up just we kind of had this like accumulation manipulation into like this high here. So I mean that was kind of nice, but no shorts that I could have taken. There was a possible continuation here, but like draws on liquidity at this point. Like I mean there's LR. I don't know. It was just I wasn't too confident, and like just look how choppy we are. Um, there was a long here. Didn't like it. Yeah, again, there was no key level at all. So this long is just like reacting out of nothing. So nothing I liked here. Nothing that I liked here. And yeah, uh, there was this 5 minute inverse as well. I don't love it either. Yes, targets are even worse now, like internal targets. You're targeting this low, that's up this low. So yeah, I don't know. I didn't take anything today, like Thursday. I'm okay with not taking anything Thursday. And then now for Friday. Friday. Yeah, this day I was again like super bullish and I wanted to see longs. We were respecting this 4 hour Ferrari gap and we had obvious draws on liquidity towards like all of these highs that we had. And also this high here I was looking at mainly. Sadly, we ended up just pumping it open and we took out all of this strong liquidity, like relative equal highs here, and this high, which was also London highs. But I was still bullish overall. We ended up getting a retracement back into this 5 minute rally gap, this discounted 5 minute rally gap. Oops. Also equilibrium of the range. as you can see, we tapped equilibrium, and then we got this V-shaped 4-minute inverse. And I wanted to take this. The only reason as to why I didn't is because we had 10 a.m. news, 10 a.m. like red folder news here. And on my Alpha Zero accounts, I can't take a trade, like I can't have any executions 2 minutes before and 2 minutes after news. So let's say I had taken the long. Uh, is the 4 minute gonna load? There. So let's say I had taken the long. If I had gotten stopped out or didn't take profit or break even between like 9:58 to 10:02, I would have broken a rule. It's not like a hard breach, I think, but it's like if I had won, I'm not really sure as to what would have happened. Um, I think they like take out the winning day. I don't know if they take out the profits, but I didn't really want to risk it. This was a super nice trade though. Like obvious bullish bias, like all of these highs, on-field daily gap, which honestly we didn't end up hitting, but that was my drawn liquidity. I'm sure we're gonna end up hitting it probably next week, maybe tomorrow. And yeah, so couldn't really take that. I mean, I guess I could have, and if I had taken it, I would have hit take profit like after 10:02, so it would have been fine. But I just didn't really want to risk it. And then I was looking to take continuation longs as long as we still had the drawn liquidity intact, which was this daily gap. I was willing to take longs. We had opened up this 15-minute fair value up here, and we also had a more discounted 5-minute fair value up here, which we ended up hitting. Um, there was a nice 30-second inverse. I am trying to stay away from 30 seconds unless it's a like market open, just because there's a lot of volatility. But there was also a 4-minute fair value gap, which I wanted to wait for uh, to get inversed. So I was gonna take this 4-minute inverse. But as you can see, we never got the close and we ended up just dumping. So nothing that I could take there. And yeah, then just stretch up. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this week. Monday, sadly, I was only able to trade until 10:15 and I missed the long. Would have been break even either way for me. Um, then Tuesday, honestly, I pretty mad at myself. I was distracted and I fucked up. Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday I took a break even trade. Not really too happy about it, but learned from the mistake. At least it was a break even trade. Thursday, nothing. And then today, or like Friday, um, this 4-minute inverse, and then this 4-minute inverse as well, which I was looking to take, but we never got the close there. So yeah, that is it for this week. Um, yeah, I'll keep being bullish, especially up to these highs, but we do have a lot of trendline liquidity here, so I could see like I could see something like this and then continue going higher. So we'll see. And yeah, that is it for this week, and peace out.